Guys, I'm stressing. This is me in stress mode. I'm nowhere near ready. Nowhere near. I was trying to be all organised. I was trying to get a couple more, what are they called? Mods to come in. Nobody's answered me. So it's like nobody wants to be my mod. Let's hope we're on. Are we on? I don't know why I'm laughing. It's a disaster. I was running around like a blue-ass fly. That's a great British saying. So, anyway, let's get on with this. First things first, I've got to sort this out. Because look at it. It's bloody awful. I didn't even do my makeup. I didn't. You know when you're doing so much behind the scenes. And then I looked at the time and it was 9:10. I'm rubbish. I am rubbish. Anyway, let me get my makeup on and then I'll feel a little bit happier. How are you all? Are you good? Hi, Steph. Hi, Gary. I'm on. Yay. Ken, hi. Brandon, Annabelle, and Rox, Wendy, and Ollie. Okay. Are we good? I've got a few things to share with you. I tell you all about my holiday and how I enjoyed my bike so much. Hi, Erin. Erin, you didn't look at your DM from me, darling. I was hoping to have you as a mod. Would you be interested? Say yay or nay. Hope everyone is having a great day. Oh, hi, Gary. Yes, I think so. I can only talk for me. At the moment, I'm stressed, so I'm hyper, so I've got to calm down, otherwise this isn't going anywhere. It's like, it just won't go anywhere. You'll just see me having a meltdown. And nobody wants to do that, let me tell you. Nobody wants to see that. Anyway, guys, the first bit of news I've got to show you is I've now got a top chat. I don't know what it means. I've actually got a top chat because I am now monetized. Can you believe that? I am. So if you go on a video and there's about 5,000 adverts, it's not my fault. It's because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Anyway, I need to calm myself down. So you all have a bit of a chat amongst yourselves while I get myself. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, I'm really pleased about that. I don't know what this top chat thing is. Top chat. Some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. Right. Okay. Erin, are you happy? Right. Good. Look, I'm going to have to fiddle, guys. So you guys are going to have to talk amongst yourselves while I sort this out. Oh, where are we? Oh, I need to. There. Who am I looking for? Erin. No, oh God. See, I'm not very good at this, guys. Erin, I have to click on you, don't I? There. Oh, hang on. There. And right. Oh. Oh, is that easy? I tell you what, I've been in a right kerfuffle about that because, oh, Ollie is wonderful. He's still my #1 mod, it has to be said, but he is absolutely wonderful. And I've been chewing his ear, guys, chewing his ear, trying to find out how I can add another mod because I don't want any nasties coming on. Hi, Ecstasy Boy. I've no idea. Listen, guys, you've got to tell me things because I've been away. I've been out of action. Well, I have been in action because I've been riding a bike. I've been swimming. I've been going down the rapids. So, yeah, so you guys are going to have to tell me what he's been up to. Rox, you can't be saying hello, gorgeous, to me. Who have you spotted? Has Mr. Swall wandered in? I went on his live again today. It's funny because he doesn't have a lot of people on his live, and I don't understand why. I was hoping to see Joe in there so that we could start teasing him, but I didn't recognise anybody in there. So, yeah. Hi, Sugar. And hi, Amanda. Yeah, and Wendy. Yeah, so I sat there and I mean, he's so into his fitness and everything. And I wanted to put something like, can you help out a big brown blob in London? But I didn't want to do it because I thought there may be other people in there and they might insult me. So, you were going to watch Papa Swall. He was on earlier, Erin. That's what I'm saying. I think he goes live every day. He doesn't have a lot of people on his lives, which is quite strange because he has got quite a big following. I don't know how big his following is on Insta, though. Do you? But he just, I don't know. He just seems so serious about this dieting business that I thought, oh, I don't know if I should go in there and say anything, so I didn't. I was a coward. Oh, you have a Costco in Canada, do you, Erin? We've got them over here. I wanted to show... Oh, where's my lid? I wanted to show you a few things, but you mean super chat. It says live chat and top chat. So, welcome to the live chat. Remember to... Oh, he has 34,000 fans on Instagram. That's really weird, Rox, because the chat I was on, he only had 22 people in there. So I thought, you change it to live chat. Yeah, I am in live chat. But, oh, good, I'm glad you made it, Amanda. Listen, guys, I can't do any singing and dancing now, can I? Because I've been... monetized, like, although I put one up the other day and it was okay. So, Ecstasy Boy, you got to tell me what the Don's been up to. Or Brooke will tell me when she comes on. What's he been up to, guys? What has he been up to? You change it? Yeah, I have done. Not surprising, he doesn't advertise it so much. Oh. Oh, so, yeah, but if I click on that, ad inserted. What? Are you seeing an advert? Honestly, I'm so rubbish on this. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I click on all these things. I'm surprised I even got monetized, to be honest. They're probably paying my neighbour or something by mistake. Right, well, it's a little bit better, I suppose. He does lives. Yes, Amanda. He does do lives. But he's very, like, I don't know, he's very serious. I just want to go in there and flirt outrageously with him in a funny sort of way because I like that. It's quite good fun doing that. But I'm not sure if he's up to that or not. So I need to go in with somebody else. You can mod for me, Rox, if you want to. Do you want to mod for me, Rox? There you are. You got one. Right, we're not allowed any swearing. So if Dre comes in, we have to tie him, like, zip him up. Because he's a bit naughty, isn't he? In the swear words. So, has anyone got anything they want to discuss tonight? It's an open forum. We'll discuss whatever you want to discuss. Hi, Faraya. Hi, Evelina. How are you, sweetheart? Evelina, I have been seeing some of your makeup on, was it on Instagram? Blimey, you're good. I love it. People check out Evelina. She's really good. Alien Bling. Her name is. She's very good. Anyway, yeah. Does that look all right? I have to do. Yeah, you should come on a panel. I don't do panels, Gary, because I do it all via YouTube, whereas people who do panels do it on Google Hangouts. I think that's a bit too confusing for me. Just about managed to get on here. Oh, Erin, I keep missing the live. I keep missing it. Oh, that's good, Evelina. Then put it up on Twitter so that we can have a look. Oh, hi, Faraya. Yes, darling, I know that you want to be a mod, and I will have you on, but not just yet. I just think you're too young, sweetheart. But I'm so happy you come in. I really am. I'd really miss you if you didn't come in. Right, the things I wanted to show you were, you know, washing machines. Everyone knows washing machines. I was putting some washing in today, and I thought, oh, hang on. No, let me finish the story first. And I thought, what's that down there? And you know the little bit of rubber at the front? I could see something sticking up. So I thought, what's that? So I dug my finger in, and it was that. It was a lighter. So I thought, what else is in there? So I dug my finger in again, and out came another lighter. I don't know if they work. I've killed them. Oh, look, it's working. Right. See how it's gone all like. Honestly, I'm such an idiot. There was a hair clip in there. I think this one's died, guys. Look, there's no way that baby is going to work. Sorry. And it's still got some blooming gas in it as well. How annoying. Anyway, that's the end of that one. And I also found £3. I'm surprised. I'm surprised the washing machine worked, I tell you. Honestly, that was just in the bit of the front. For God's sake, what's wrong with me? Yeah, they're in my washing machine. We've got some new people in. Can everybody be kind? Yes, I'm a smoker, Evelina. Listen, it's the only vice I've got left. You know, it's been so long since I've had sex. I can't remember who gets tied up. So my only vice, and I like a glass of wine every so often, but yeah, I smoke. Much to everybody's we're treated like lepers over here. I don't know what it's like there in America or where you're from. When I went to France, nearly everybody smoked. There wasn't an issue. Over here, we've all got those, what they called, I've got one somewhere. I took it away from me. I took it away with me when I went away last week, and I didn't use it at all. You know those puffer things, those e-vapes? I don't know why. I've got about 3 of them, and I just don't use them. So, yeah, that's that. Let me see. I spotted something that I wanted to address. You have streams as well, Gary. Oh, right. So, but you don't have panels. One of the lighters worked, Ria. I went on a giant detour to buy my sister Barbie dolls today. Really? Why? Is there any reason for that? Oh, it's St. Paddy's Day today. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all my Irish followers. I was married to an Irishman. Least said about that, the better. That's why my son has got more Irish blood than other blood, because his dad is full Irish. I'm half British, West Indian, whatever. So that means, so that's half, and then half. Yeah. You got to help me, guys. I'm suffering. I need to calm down. Right, who's nicked me fan? Has that bloody Don Mon been in? Yeah, so happy St. Patrick's Day. Guess what? You know, I was saying I went on a bike when I was away and I loved it. Guess who's bought me a new bike? See, guys, you may think that, you know, these men spoil me. They don't really. There's a reason why I divorced him. Put it that way. But he does like to sort of treat me. And I said to him, I sent him that video of me acting the arse on the bike. And he said, oh, I didn't know you could ride a bike. I said, there's a lot of things that I've ridden that you don't know anything about. I'm being naughty in here, guys. I tell you why, because I'm not allowed to be naughty on anybody else's stream. Rox bars me. Every time I say something a little bit risque, Rox tells me off. Oh, I can't with you. I just can't with you. We've got some new faces in here. Can everybody say hello to everybody else? Yeah, you do, don't you, Amanda? Amanda says everyone is a bit Irish. We get around a lot. Yeah, I've had a bit of Irish in me. Whew. Anyway, let's move on. Hi, B. Lovely to see you. We need Sebastian in a shamrock hat. Do you know what? I didn't even think of that, Erin. If I'd have thought of that, I might have blooming done something about that. Yeah, how annoying. How annoying. Hi, Steph. I don't know. I might just be repeating the same people. Hi, Cindy and Rye. I'm laughing at Ken. She almost spilt her drink. See, people think I'm really innocent. Hi, Sinead. Sinead must have Irish somewhere there because that's a very Irish name. Anyway, who watched the rugby? I watched. Oh, are you Irish as well, Ecstasy Boy? I watched the rugby. Do you know what? I watched so much rugby. By the time it got to England, England was the last match. By the time I got to England, I was too bored with it. I was too knackered and I had a snooze on the sofa. So I didn't even get to see the English match. I'm such a lemon. I watched the Italy-France one and I watched the Wales-Ireland one. And then I was like, oh, I'm tired. And I had a snooze on the sofa. Guys, I went to Woburn Safari Park. I must say, hi, Jen. I must say, Dre's here. Yeah. I'm a good girl, I am, Ken. I'm Puerto Rican, so we appreciate any holiday. We have an excuse to drink. My birthday is July the 4th. You got the right birthday then, Brandon, didn't you? Oh, Brandy, didn't you? We have another Puerto Rican in our midst by the name of Metamorphosis Rocks. She's a lovely lady. And now we've got a very naughty boy who's coming called Dre. How are you, Dre? Are you good? Rox, don't start all that Spanish business in my stream. I don't Dre, no bad language. Because I'm monetized. Dre, I'm monetized. Whatever that means. 12th of April. I'm excited. That's my daughter's birthday. My youngest daughter is the 12th of April. How many Scorpios have we got in here? Put a 2 if you're a Scorpio. And we'll have a little celebration. Yay! Erin! Yeah, Dre! Joe is a Libra. All I said is hello. You'll miss my music and dancing. Listen, I'm still going to be dancing. I'm going to be singing. Luke. 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 Is that Luke? Are you male? Scorpio rocks. Yes. Yes. I'm November 22nd. My son's a Gemini. One of my sons is a Gemini. Yeah, I think we're real Scorpios. A Leo we've got. Evelina's Aquarius. My ex was a Leo. One of my exes was a Leo. And the other one, these are my main exes. The other one was, what was it? A Taurus. You're turning 60, so you know what? Oh, you know when my birthday is, Rox. My birthday's November 22nd. You should know that. Your son's a triple Scorpio. How can that be? Oh, right. You've missed me, have you, sweetheart? Thank you. Angelo's arrived. Angelo, we're not peasants over here, darling. We're not peasants, if you don't mind. Angelo, you have to celebrate me being monetized. Monetized! When do I start getting paid? Are you drunk tonight, Angelo? Guys, Angelo was in Roxy's stream. Angelo was texting and saying, I'm at the train station waiting for a train and I'm a bit drunk because he had a liquid lunch. We all well, I was worried. I was worried he wasn't going to get on the train. That's what I was worried about. Listen, you want to hear what happened? I don't know what he's been up to, Jamie. Put it down below so that I can read. Are you more Sagittarius or are you a full-blooded Scorpio? I think I do have Sagittarius leanings because Sagittarius are quite arty, aren't they? So I think that's where that comes from. The sort of arty-farty side of me comes from Saggy. But the fire comes from being a Scorpio. Yeah. Listen, in my younger days, I tell you, woo! Woo! Sorry about that, Angelo. Trey, you make me laugh. You really make me laugh. So what? Are you a Scorpio then, Rox? Expose, expose. Expose. My mum is a Scorpio. The ISIS schoolgirls. Oh, no, that's sad. The only Scorpio trait I don't have is jealousy. Oh, God, I have jealousy. What about you other Scorpios? I tell you what, this is a good topic to be discussing. Put down in the comments or in the list here what trait you think you are that sort of says what you are. I said that all wrong, didn't I? Completely and utterly made a hash of that. Rubbish. Right, so if I was to write, I'm a Scorpio and my biggest Scorpio trait is my fieriness. That's probably what I'd say. Or my jealousy. My husband is like, oh, I'm that Jen. That's me. He must be 22nd of November. Jen Uncensored. That's me. Dre's mum is Sagittarius, but she's on the cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn. Sagittarius is a nice, it's a nice sign. My eldest son, the musician, is a Sag. Yeah, it must be. If he's on the cusp, Jen. So would you say he's more of a Sagittarian or more of a Scorpion? I'm Aquarius and don't try and control me. I'm a very jealous Scorpio as well, Dre. I'm terrible. That's why I can't get in relationships. I'm awful. He's more of a Sag. So why do you say he's more of a Sag, Jen? Gemini, biggest trait, I'm definitely two different people. Do you know my youngest son's a Gemini, and I can't see any traits in there really. Just yeah, all right. I can't see. You're a Pisces, right? Scorpio traits I have mysterious and sexy. Yeah. Luke, Luke. You didn't answer my question. Are you male or female? And is your name Luke? Obvious question, I know, but... Oh, you're female, Laura. Hi, Laura. Can I call you Laura from now on? I'm a very sexual Scorpio as well. Me too. Oh, I can't be bothered these days. I'm not wasting my fiery energy on jealousy. And since my birthday is the day before yours, I agree with the artsy. Pisces are emotional. Capricorn, trustworthy. No, I don't think I've ever met a Capricorn. I don't think I have. No. And none of my family are Capricorns. My two daughters, one of them's an Aries, and she's a typical Aries. And the other one, like you can't mess with her. And the other one is a Virgo. And she hasn't been a Virgo for a long time, I can tell you. I don't know what the traits of a Virgo is. What's the traits of a Virgo? Husband is straightforward, but not jealous like a Scorpio. Yeah. Oh, I'm awful. Taurus. Yep. Stubborn. My ex was a Taurus. Oh, so all yours are all Capricorns, rocks. What are their traits? Overconfident at times, which can be annoying dealing with him. Ecstasy boy, same here, Sinead. That's probably why most of my friends are Virgos. So who goes with Virgos? So you're a perfectionist, too much of a critical thinker, awful trait to have, but I'm very loyal. I'm definitely a picture book Virgo. I wouldn't say my daughter was a picture book Virgo. Virgo is loyalty. Just wondering, is she on the cusp or something? She's not like that. Organised, I'm a Virgo. See, she's not organised either. I'm not cooperative, just a lazy cow and totally antisocial. Oh, Kitty. Oh, yeah, that's Asker. Asker Lily, who I found from my neighbour when we were away. No. When I'm at home, she's never far from me, follows me from room to room. Even if I go in the garden, she'd follow me out there. If I open the door for her to go out, she doesn't bother going out. If I open the door in the front for her to go out, she'll come straight in, straight through the window. She's not an outdoor cat. When I was away, she stayed out. My neighbour said, oh, you didn't tell me that she stayed out overnight. And I said, she doesn't. And she did. One night she was out all night and I was really worried. Oh, she was naughty. She was having fun with all the other pussies in the area, you see. Dirty, I see. Oh, Virgo and Scorpio are a great match. Oh, are they? Yeah, but that'd be a Virgo man. Evelina's got a Virgo man. A match made in hell. That's not too good. Virgos are very critical, loyal, organised, judgmental. They are perfect. That is not my daughter. I'm sorry. No, that's not my daughter. Hubby is Virgo. Cancers love Gemini. Art is the one true beauty, the only currency of value among humankind. The ability to innovate and express oneself is something to be held at the highest value. What a wonderful quote. I love it. And that is by somebody called Lars von Trier. That's really lovely. See, I like quotes. What are your favourite quotes? I'll give you two of mine. One of them is that I live my life by, which is oh, what is it? Shakespeare. The world is a stage and all the people on it merely players. And I really believe in that. I really believe that everyone plays a role. So that, without going too deeply into that, and I know it goes on longer, but I can't remember the rest of it. So that's one of mine. The second one I have is, what is it? Oh, what is it? Revenge is a dish best served cold. I like that. I think that is the Scorpio side of me. The first one, I think, is the Saggy. That's me like, oh, yeah, I really like that one. The second one is like, yeah, you cross me and you're like, yeah, have some of that. So who has got a favourite quote? Let's see. Leo, we're both headstrong and stubborn. My ex was a Leo, my other ex. They are well spoken given that they are ruled by the planet Mercury. Who's that? Who's that, Dre? I've lost Virgo. Oh, right. Okay. My cat is totally the opposite. Stays out all day and fights with the big fat cats. Do you know I had a cat called Trevor, adored him. He was a great big, double the size of Asker, great big, massive, great big grey tabby, beautiful, silver grey. And he used to go out during the day. No, he used to go out at night time. He used to sleep all day long, go out at night time and have punch-ups all night long with the local cats. I was forever taking him to the vets because he was always coming in with war wounds. It was awful. And the thing is, if you don't tend to a wound on a cat, it turns into an abscess. So he could have, like, he had one at the back of his neck once, and he had one on his paw. I was always taking him to the vet. He was a terrible fighter. Right, ecstasy boy is OCD, loyal, perfectionist, but also have a mischievous side. What is that then? Is that a Gemini? I completely get you, ecstasy, my best friend. Oh, hang on. Don't ever trust a Scorpio. Brandy, I am the most trustworthy person ever. I'm the loyalist person, really loyal, and I'm really trustworthy. I'm hurt by that. I work to live, not live to work. Yes. My favourite quote. Let's have some quotes. My favourite quote I have to look up. Okay. We're all extras in someone else's movie. I like that, Brandy. I like that. That's similar to mine, isn't it? But then shouldn't we be like the main person in our own movie? Why do we have to be extras in someone else's movie? True humanity is when elderly lay seeds for trees they know they will never sit under. Oh. Perfectionist in this house. The Scorpio are the perfectionist. Rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Rather be tried by 12. I don't get that. Can you explain that to me, please? Rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. I don't get it. It's okay to not be okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me tell you, when my daughter was diagnosed with breast cancer, she found this quote and I put it on my fridge and it went something like, oh, shit, I swore. Oh, never mind. It went something like, it's okay not to be okay. No, it's okay. No, it goes wrong. Oh, I can't remember it, guys. And I had it on my fridge, and every time I felt really down, I'd read it over and over and over in the attempt to keep it in my mind. Nothing stays in there. Something like, it'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right in the end. And if it's not all right, it's not the end. Something like that it was. Oh, I like that, Laura. Is that a quote? If I were challenged to a duel and had my chance of weapons, I would choose words. I like that. Problem with me is, in an argument, I get too emotional and I end up crying anyway. Or I end up like gobsmacked. Where was I? Right, it's been my experience that you can never... No, it's been my experience that you can nearly always enjoy things if you make up your mind firmly that you will. Yes, I like that one, Amanda. Hello, Emily. I've not spotted you before. Welcome. To thine own self be true. Yes, I've heard that one. Is that your favourite? If I were... Oh, no, I've done that one. My favourite quote is translated from Swedish. That's from Evelina. Human consists of 70% water. We are basically cucumbers with anxiety. I like that. I look at myself as a cucumber. Rocks. My favourite quote is from Baby Ruth. You just can't beat someone who never gives up. Yeah, I like that. Who's Baby Ruth? I couldn't care less. I couldn't not care less about relationships. Just be happy. Brandy. Oh, I didn't mean... Oh, every Scorpio I've had. Oh, no. Sorry to hear that, Brandy. If you aim at nothing, you will hit it every time. I like that. I like that one as well, Erin. 6 carry a casket, 12 on a jury. Oh! God, I'm thick. You must all think I'm really thick. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. I like that one. The full quote is above all, to thine own self be true. I've heard it. And it must follow as the night the day thou canst not be false to any man. I don't know. Storms don't last forever. Yeah. I like Dr. Zeus quotes. You're nobody until somebody loves you. I don't know if I agree with that, Jamie. Because, like, nobody loves me. Anyway, we won't go there. Those who do not learn from past tragedies are condemned to repeat them. Victory or Valhalla? I don't get that one. Be yourself, no matter what they say. Sting. Yeah. Some people go through life trying to find out what the world holds for them, only to find out too late that it's what they bring to the world that really counts. That is true. Hi, Denise. How are you? Nice to see you in. Baby Ruth is kind of a god in baseball in the US. What, she plays baseball? Yes, it is my favourite, written on the medallions we get in recovery for every year of sobriety. Oh, wow. That's not really a quote, though, is it, Jamie? I don't really like quotes all that much. I'm still here. I'm just cleaning. What are you cleaning, Dre? Or should we not ask? What other people think of my is none of my business. Yeah, I quite like that one. I try and live by that, you know. Like, I don't really care what other people think. It's none of my business what they think of me. That's a good philosophy to have, isn't it? The path to hell is paved with good intention. That's a favourite of mine, yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Denise. My first top chat. Oh, thank you, Denise. That really means a lot to me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Don't you hate Coke out of a bottle? I hate it, but I was in such a flap to get here on time. Yes, I think that would be lovely to give Denise some hearts, because that's really made my day. That's really lovely. Where's the hearts? So my kids always are amazed that I can do anything on the computer. And the joke of it is, I'm better on the computer than any of them, you know. I'm good. What I also want to do, I'm going to steal... Oh, what's that I've just put on? I put 369s on. What's that about? Oh, look how pretty. Look how pretty it looks. It looks lovely. I'm going to steal something from my mate Rox. And that I'm going to ask all of you that have got your own channel to put purple hearts. And then that way we can all pop over and say hi to other people in their chats. I think that's a nice idea. And I will say that I've stolen it. Oh, I've got... Ray! Thank you, darling. Can we give Ray some hearts as well? Not purple ones. They're for the... Let's give him... I'm going to give him yellow hearts. I've no idea the significance of the colours. But if we put purple hearts on, then we know that you've got channels, and I can come back and check you all out as well. Thank you so much, Ray. You're an absolute darling. You really are. You know, I'll let you into a secret. I don't like talking about money and that, but when my daughter got ill 2 years ago, I had my own business, and I used to do a lot of arty-farty things and do a lot of craft fairs and get shops to sell the things that I painted, and not just art, but things like... Oh, I haven't got anything around. Like boxes. You know, does anyone know what decoupage is? I used to do decoupage and then glaze it all over, and I used to do bottles and all sorts of things. Anyway, so I had my own business, and my daughter used to help me. But when she got sick, I couldn't carry it on, and she couldn't really do it either, obviously. So I lost my business. So, yeah, so I do struggle a bit. That's not to seek any sympathy from you guys, but just to let you know what my situation is. It's not great, but nobody's is it, at the moment? Everything's crap. But yeah, so that is just wonderful for me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Yeah, okay, I see Erin's put her YouTube channel on. Erin, I'm going to ask you, please send me a DM or tag me in something when you're going live, because Erin has put some, a couple of girls are all together, and they do a nice live, and I keep missing it. So please do that for me, Erin. Oh, is that true? Is it, Angelo? Has Dre not been going live? Ollie, you don't have to. My PayPal is set up, I think. I think it's all set up. My PayPal, I don't know if it's the same as Pay Me, but my PayPal address is my email address. Oh, don't fry. I know. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it now. Now I feel really bad. I shouldn't have said it. Dre, where are you? Stop hiding. Come out. Come out wherever you are. You're a naughty boy. You promised on Roxy's live to go live regularly. Yeah, the Erin's live is by the Powder Puff Girls. I've got to go over there and subscribe to you girls. That's probably why I'm not finding out where you are. I must do that. Come on, Dre. If you do it, I tell you what, Dre, if you do it the same as Rox does it, then we'll come on. You do it that way, don't you? I remember. You do it that way in a hangout. Then us guys will all come on. No, Rye. Please don't see me as a charity. That would make me feel bad. Yes, he does need to go live. I'm a cow for not going on any of your streams to be. What? Is that you, Brandon? Brandon, is that you? Reality TV Central. I thought it was Brandon, but you're not sounding like Brandon. It's nice to give hearts, though, isn't it, Faraya? I like giving hearts. Oh, I tell you what I want you guys to do after this live. If you're on Instagram, will you please put your handle underneath in the comments? Because I want to follow you guys on Instagram. And I don't know. I've got Rox on Instagram. I'm not sure if I've got Dre. I haven't got Angelo. I haven't got hardly any of you. Oh, I think I may have you, Erin. Oh, and I think I may have Evelina. You're not a horrible YouTuber, Dre. You just need to get out there, darling. Okay. Oh, hi, Ria. You follow me Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I have got you, Ollie. Sorry, I didn't mean to miss you. Yeah, I have got you. Guys, when I went to the zoo, do you know, I'm always torn when I go to the zoo. So I tend not to go to a zoo. I go to a safari park because then the animals are in like bigger areas. It was pouring down with rain. I couldn't even get a decent picture, guys. I was quite disappointed, really. But I drove through the monkey bit and the monkeys all jump on your car. I had this big monkey on my car and it was raining and I forgot and I automatically put on the windscreen wiper and this monkey went. Anyway, I've got a few pictures that I'm going to put up. I'll probably put them on Insta. So anyway, there was a shop there and look what I bought. Look, guys. Look. Can you see that? Can you see it? I love big cats. I love big cats and I cannot lie. Isn't that gorgeous? It's sort of, you know, when it 3D, is it? 4D? What's it called? 3D live. I just thought it was really nice. I love tigers. And I love big cats. I love giraffes and all of them, really. I love elephants. Love elephants. Hi, love hate. And I'm trying to read you. You've all whizzed by me. Angela will be DMing me all the hot guys on Insta. You wish, Dre. I'll send you some over. I follow a lot. My Insta is private and will stay that way for a while. Why, Angelo? Don't you trust us? You don't trust Dre, do you? I love tigers, Dre. Did anyone watch April the giraffe have her baby yesterday? No. Where was that, Erin? Where was that? The only time I got a bit scared. Yeah, that's true, Laura. The only time I got a bit scared is when we were driving through this bit and there were some rhinos, and I just had this vision of these rhinos charging the car, and I was like, oh, I don't really like it in here. I did get really quite worried. Don't like no. I think the thing that worries me about animals, and it's the same with horses, really. I adore horses. I think they are beautiful, stunning, beautiful creatures. Their fur, and I just think they don't have fur, do they? What do horses have? Skin. Anyway, I just think they're exceptionally beautiful animals. Just love them. But they scare me. And one of the reasons they scare me is because I just think they're so much bigger than me. I have ridden a horse before, once or twice. Scared out of my wits. And that's another thing. Animals can always sense when you're scared, can't they? So I know if I'm sat on a horse, he's probably thinking, who's this silly cow on here? And why is she farting all the time? Because I'm so nervous. It's not good. So I have to stay off the horses. But I love them. And I'm the same with dogs. I like dogs. Oh, it's called horsehair, of course. God, why am I so slow? No, I don't like that. I don't like hearing pictures of, I don't like seeing pictures of these people that shoot the animals. No, I get really upset. Who's that? Are you talking about this? Where? Oh no, did I watch April? Angelo's off for a puff. Have one for me. The elephant safari videos. Where are they, Denise? Are they on YouTube? Better on your car than on your back. I know. Do you know, monkeys, I used to really, really, really love monkeys, and I do still like them. Do you know what I like? I've got this picture of my son, my eldest son, trying to kiss this monkey through the window because this monkey was just engrossed in my son. He was like just staring at him through the window, and I took a picture of them, and it's wonderful, just a wonderful picture. And you know, I sometimes think, I wonder what it's like to sort of be inside their heads. Do you know what I mean? Or what are they thinking? Do they think? And what are they thinking? I said to him, I think it's because of the coat. He was wearing this sort of orangey colour, not orange, so that colour coat. So I said to him, I think he probably thinks you're one of them. But this guy was transfixed by him. This little monkey was. I'll put it up on my Twitter, and he was transfixed by him, and we were able to like really see closely this monkey, and it was just amazing. It's so human, like little human eyes and little nose, and yeah, it's so cute. I love animals. I always say I'm not an animal lover because I'm not fanatical. I'm not fanatical about animals, but I do love animals. I would never hurt them, but I'm not fanatical. I think there's a difference. Do we talk? Did we? Oh, right. Okay. Where follow me on Insta? Well, I need to go back a bit because I've been rambling, haven't I? Did we talk? Did ye talk about? You must be Irish. Talk about TRS new tweet. No, we haven't talked about him today because we're all sort of washed out a bit about him today. At the moment, I did a video in the week about him, and I did mention that. So if you want to check out my latest video, it's called, what's it called? Booty and the Docks. I do talk about it on there, and I've got some receipts as well. We have a safari near me, and we get season passes. Oh my God, Amanda, how lucky you are, and you love elephants. I like elephants. What I like about elephants is they're so huge and yet incredibly graceful. They don't look clumsy, really. I know when they're babies and they're all sort of rolling around and, you know, especially the babies. But the older ones, and I just love watching them walk. And we managed to get up close to them at the weekend when I was away. And one thing, you might be, if you know something about elephants, who was it who was talking about it? Amanda. Why would an elephant keep walking backwards? Say it was like 5 steps back and 5 steps forward. 5 steps back. Why would an elephant do that? Please don't tell me it's because they're unhappy, because then I'll get unhappy. Horses scare me. I have a scar on my leg from being bitten by one. Oh my God, Amanda. See, that's what worries me. I always think, what if the animal, whatever the animal, doesn't like me? And I can get injured. Someone hunted a giraffe. Ugh, pigs. I could use another word, but I'm monetized now, so I won't. Do I have kids? Yes, I do. I have 4. I have 4. I have 4 kids and 4 grandchildren. Oh, okay, Rox. See you soon. Oh, Rox, are you still there, darling? Are you going live tomorrow? Dre, is Rox going live tomorrow? I forgot to ask her whether she sorted that issue out. Hi, Brooke. Brooke's back from a day at the pool. We're not jealous at all, Brooke. Not jealous one iota. Where are you, Florida? I used to like monkeys, but then after being around my family for a weekend, I hate them now. Oh, Dre, that's hilarious. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Oh, there's 2 Lindas in at once. Hi, Linda's House of Chill. I like the sound of that. I wish I could live in a house of chill. And hi, Linda, the skater. Haven't seen you for a while. I hope everything's good with you. EastEnders has been good. I haven't even watched EastEnders for a week because what did I do when I went out? I turned everything off. I said to my boy, turn everything off, turn the telly off, turn the computer off, everything off. So it didn't tape my EastEnders. So, Rye, if you feel like typing, darling, do you want to write it down for me? Because I don't even know what's happened. Honestly, not a clue. So if you want mind writing it down, then great. Getting ready to chart. Yes, that's what I'm scared about, Denise. I'm scared they're going to charge. Hi, shitty reviews. You always make me laugh. There's some people that just make me laugh automatically. Don't mind me, I'm eating a kebab. Angelo. I haven't had a kebab for ages. Are you eating a shish or a doner? A sheesh is when they slice it off the... Is it? Is the sheesh when they slice it off the thing, the spit? Or is that the chunks? That's how often I have it. Do you have enough for us? Yeah, good idea. I should have thought of that. Have you heard about this Michael Jackson documentary? No, I'm not going to watch it. The set blew up. All the characters... Oh! Very funny. Very funny. Shut it. I like that. That's funny. Oh, the chunks. What have you got? Chicken, Angelo, or have you got lamb? Okay, vegan, thanks very much for coming in. Yeah, please do call again. Mixed chicken and lamb. Oh, Angelo, that sounds delicious. Bye, vegan. With goat's cheese. Is that in a pita bread? I haven't had one of those for ages. It's the sort of thing that people have when they come out of pubs drunk. Oh, that reminds me what I was going to tell you. Last night I was up late because I'm a late bird anyway. And the boy had gone out with his workmates for a drink. And it's about, oh, I don't know how far, a couple of miles away from me because we live in a village. And anyway, it's a couple of miles in the town up the road. So I took him because I always have to take him because he doesn't drive yet. So I took him and I said to him as he left, I said, have you got your key? And then I said, oh, don't worry about that because I've got mine, haven't I? Don't worry. Dropped him off. Right, it gets to 5 to 1 and it gets to 20 to 1 and he texts me, Mum, can you pick me up at 1 o'clock? This is in the morning. So I said, yeah, all right. Then I picked him up at 1 o'clock. So I was still working on here. So it gets to, and I'm always late leaving. So it gets to 1 o'clock. Quickly grab all my stuff. Even though it's like a 10, 15-minute run, I still don't leave until 1 o'clock. But he's used to me anyway. And he sounded like he was having fun in the pub. So I grabbed everything, grabbed me fags, grabbed me phone, out the front door, shut the door. And just as I shut it, I realised I'd left the bloody keys inside. So there I am on my own doorstep at 1 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night. I still had my slippers on. I don't even have my shoes on. So, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Because everybody else has gone to bed because everyone else is normal. So I've phoned my daughter because she lives like in the next village to me, the next town to me. She's not far. But it was 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, I know she goes to bed early because she's got a couple of kids. So I've rung her on what I thought was her mobile. No answer. So I've rung again. Ring, ring, ring. And I've just let it ring thinking, please, please, please. Because I knew that she had a spare key for me for like when I went away. Anyway. So I'm ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, thinking, please answer the phone. Please answer the phone. And eventually her husband picks up. I said, oh, Neil, I'm locked out. I thought somebody had died. I went, no, it's only me locked out on my doorstep. Do you know? He said, well, I've had a few drinks, so I can't drive. I'll have to wake her up. Well, unbeknownst to me, she's had like the flu the last couple of days. So she wasn't very happy. So she had to go and pick up my son and bring him back. She wasn't very happy. I thought, I don't believe this. I nearly went live on my doorstep and then I thought, do you know what? I'm going to look like such a lemon if people walk by and there's me going, yeah, I'm shut out. I'm locked outside. So I didn't bother. Can you believe that? Honestly. Hi, Joe. Thanks for popping in. Good evening. Nice to see you. Loan him my bike. I haven't got a bike. Who are you talking to, Laura? I haven't got my bike yet. It's coming next weekend. And it's an old-fashioned one. I think it's blue. and it's got a basket on the front. Hey, the only thing is, I live sort of at the top of this hill, so it's going to be great when I go out, but not so great coming home. I don't know how I'm going to work my way around that. I might just tie it to the tree at the bottom. That's what I could do. Tie it there and then not ever bring it home. It can sort of live attached to the tree. And then when I need it, I just have to toodle down the hill, jump on my bike, and off I go. How is what legal? See, I've been talking too much. Real Halifax, what Donair right now? What's a Halifax? What? I'd completely lost. Jan, I need a cheese and onion roll, pickled onion on the side. I'm coming your way. Oh, you're coming over here, are you, Brooke? Pickled onion on the side. Do you know, I haven't eaten a pickled onion for years. We normally get pickled onions, I could be wrong, but we normally get pickled onions with fish and chips. Any other Brits will tell me if I'm wrong. Northamptonshire, that's not that far away. Are you all talking food again? I'm lucky I've eaten, so I don't need to worry. I'm not really hungry. I like French. Do you know, I was a bit worried about that myself, shitty reviews. I thought, what happens if I keel over and have a heart attack riding this bike? Because I tell you what, Centre Parks is like that. There's no sort of going, wee, it's like that. Everywhere we went, there's a blooming hill. A few times I had to get off it and lean up against a tree. Pickled eggs. No, I've never. I don't know if I don't like vinegar, you see. That's my trouble. Don't give me salt and vinegar crisps. Hate them. Hate them with a passion. Why is everyone talking food? The 3-wheel bikes with the basket on the front and the back. I'm going to have a basket on the front. No, I didn't go to Longley, Ollie. I went to Woburn. Your French is getting rusty, so is mine. You'll have to watch my French vlogs. You'll see how good I was at French. I'm going to Berlin soon. I'm even worse at German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. I think that's the only thing. And I think that means Sprechen Sie Deutsch means, do you speak German? I think. I used to be quite good at French. I used to think I was. But the kids always used to laugh at me when I used to speak French because they said, oh, you lived in Germany for 5 years. Whereabouts, Linda? Parlez-vous français? Un petit. Un petit. That means a little. Un petit français. Hi, Amber. I talk French with a Scottish accent. I love that. I love that, Amanda. Linda, did I say what's what does Sprechen Sie Deutsch mean? Because I need to be able to speak to my German pilot when I get over there. So what do I say? I know what I love you means. No, in German. Ich liebe ich dich liebe, or ich liebe dich. Sprechen Sie Deutsch. That's what I said, Ollie. Near the Black Forest, Jan, for 4 years. Cologne. What is there a Black Forest in Germany? I always say, no, don't call me thick, but I always thought Cologne was in France. Cafe and what? Kitchen. What does that mean? Don't tell me rude words to ask him, because I'm going to meet me pilot in Berlin. He already thinks I'm a nutter. Do you speak German? Ich liebe dich. That means I love you, doesn't it, Linda? Angelo knows. Angelo, do you speak German? Le chat is the dog. Or is it a cat? Le chat. Le chateau is the house. I love fish and chips. It's the best. Jan, we're English. We don't need to learn any language. Just shout slowly. They'll understand. Do you know, that is so us, though, isn't it? That is so us. We're such heathens. We just expect everybody to speak English. Do you know what I found so demoralising, though? When I go to France, I like to speak French. So I'll try as much as I can to speak it. I'll speak it and they reply in English. I just think that's really insulting. Don't you think that's insulting? It's like, they're like, oh, well done. Well done for having a try, love. But we'll say it in your language. Chien is a dog. What's chat then? Le chat is cat. I said cat, didn't I? Did I? I know. What is that weird B the Germans use? What does that mean? You know that weird B that you've just written, Dre? What does that mean, that word, anyway? Dre, that better not be a rude word. It's an S. Oh, is it? The weird B is a double S. I spoke German in Germany, they replied in English. That's what happens to me. It's a hard S. I can speak a little German, but my pronunciation is... Oh, my pronunciation sucks. I can speak a little English, but my pronunciation sucks as well. I just don't belong anywhere, guys. I can speak a little... Oh, yeah. I can hardly speak English. Mein Sack est kaputt. My bagpipes are broken. Well, I'm really going to need that, aren't I, Ollie? When I'm chatting up the pilot. I have met him once before, actually. Bless him. I can't think why, but some men find me intimidating. Do any of you girls have that problem? I've been told that all my life, that some men find me intimidating. I don't know why. Getting back to German. What's hello in German? I don't even know that. I watched so much British telly when I was younger. I adapted your accent and it's really hard to get rid of. What accent's that, Angelo? Are you Italian, Angelo? Take me to your cockpit. I love it. I love it. I'm going to have to say that. Oh, yeah, Guten Morgen. Yes. In German, it's hello. Guten Morgen. Oh, right. So you're Austrian now. You get Austrian German, don't you? Is it this slightly different, isn't it? Still laughing at Joe. Guten Tag. What does that mean? Guten, that means good. Tag, what does that mean? Oh, evening. What do you mean a little bit, Angelo? You can speak a little bit of German? Or is Austrian a different language to German? I understood it as the same. Look, LOL cockpit. What's the German for cockpit? Oh, I don't know, Brooke. Tell me. Brooke, I haven't checked. You've got to tell me, girlie. Rinmara. Who's Rinmara? Angelo is fluent in tongue. Oh, Joe, you better not say that out loud with Dre around. He'll have you by the throat. All right. Get off of my man. Dre's a Scorpio, remember? He hasn't got over Angelo blooming sharing his kebab. Hi, Raphael. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say. Thank you. Welcome. Can everyone say hello to Raphael? Yes, Rye. Oh, the dialect is different, like Irish and English. Oh, right. Ich bin, what? 11 years old. I'm 11 years old. That's about as far as I got at school. You guys are hilarious. You're hilarious. Oh, dear, that is so funny. Oh, my God, that is so funny. Hi, Coco. Didn't see you there. Oh, that is really funny. The dialect in the Black Forest is like learning English in thick Cornish. Oh, in cold folk laughed at my accent. Ha ha. Oh, it's a bit mean. I think I'd just... I can't stop laughing. I think I'd just stick to English. I'm going to tell him I've been learning. He just thinks I'm a nutter anyway. Sometimes when I write him something on his Instagram, I Google translate it all to German. I'm sure it's all crap. I've not met this Raphael. You're a new one here, Raphael. You're very welcome. Welcome to the Madhouse. Hi, Coco. I said hi to Coco. What's that? Now you can tell people you are 11 years old with broken bagpipes. That is a conversation starter. So am I, Linda. I'm coming out in a hot flash. All I wanted to know was how to say hello. I'm going to walk up to him and say, I'm 11. 11 years old. The annoying thing is, his English is so good. It's so annoying. Why is it every other country speaks English so well? And we're rubbish at other countries, aren't we? Oh, I'm glad you made it as well, Raphael. We're here every Sunday. Although I wasn't here last Sunday. Oh, thank you, Laura. Yeah, I would like some likes if you don't mind. In Canada, we all need to learn French. What do you mean you need to learn it? In US, it's required. Angelo, in the US, it's required. What is? Where's Angelo? Question. It's mandatory to learn English and another language here in Austria. What about the rest of you? In England, we learn English, obviously. God, I'm so thick. French, German, and Spanish, but not all at once. What normally happens is, I think my granddaughter learns, what's she learning? Spanish? Yeah. My son learnt German. He's not very good at it. So yeah, we do have those options, but not at the same time. You normally have to choose the second one. Like you couldn't say, oh, well, I want to learn French and Spanish. You can only choose one. Oh, I'd love to speak fluent French. I think it's such a sexy language. Yes, I should do that for Raya. I'm so sorry. French Canadian. It's still French, isn't it? I love French. Oh la la. Sexy. Oh la la. I can speak fluent Idris Elba. You nearly married a French-Canadian man. Oh my God. Was he really sexy, Erin? French isn't easy in high school. I know. I didn't like it in school. We had a teacher called Henry Hall who taught us French, and all of us used to play up and take the mickey out of him the whole time. So none of us learnt French at all. Quebec French is not sexy. It's regular French gone through a blender. Oh, how does that work? French isn't easy in high school. I was raised speaking it and lived in Europe. Still struggled big time. Really? Wales have their own language too. When you visit, they all speak it as soon as they realise you're English, so they can ignore you. That sounds like the Welsh. The Welsh don't like being part of the British Isles. The only French I know is bonjour and oui, oui. Oui, oui. Oh, you know, after my weekend in France last year, I like to think I was almost fluent in French. They probably would disagree, but there were, on occasions, times when I got a bit carried away. Like I remember, I just got used to saying bonjour to everybody when I met them instead of hi. So if I met anyone, if I went in a shop, I'd say bonjour. And then if they said something back, that was me stomped. But I remember going into this shop once, and this woman, it was like we didn't have to speak each other's language. We both understood each other. It was really weird. It was like a meeting of the minds. And I bought this really outrageous sort of jumpsuit type of thing, but I loved it. I loved the colours. It was great. I look a bit like Coco the Clown in it, but I love it. So as I was leaving, I was so excited. And she was like, what is goodbye? Au revoir, au revoir, au revoir. And I was like, bonjour, bonjour. I was waving at the window to her. I was waving at the door. I'm so happy with my purchase. And she was so happy because she thought I was mad. Don't know where she got that idea from. So I was like, bonjour, bonjour. When I got out the shop, my son said to me, you're saying hello. Oh my God, I'm just rubbish. Oh dear. I'd like to do that, Erin. I'd like to go back and learn it because I really want to learn to speak French because I think it's a language of love. You can stop that right now. Who's that? Oh, it's my daughter. We gave our French teacher a nervous breakdown in year 9. She got so irate because no one could pronounce properly. After 2 months, she walked out. Oh, European French say oui as we in Quebec. Oui is more like wah through your nose. Oh, did I say that right, Amanda? Wah. Oui. Oui, oui, mademoiselle. I don't get called mademoiselle anymore. Mademoiselle is for like young girls, isn't it? I get called madame or sort of madame or old madame. Once you find the similarities in the Latin language, it gets a bit, I can't understand Latin. Joe, you haven't mentioned pineapple pig. Oh. I forgot most of my French. I should go back and take classes as well. Haven't taken a class since 9th grade. No, me neither. Oh, I don't like pineapple on pizza. In fact, as I'm getting older, I'm going off pizza. I think it's a young thing, isn't it? It's like kids love it. And they just, whereas, no. Okay, Ollie. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart, and thanks for your help. As usual, you're a star. Yes, I lived in Italy as a kid and was okay with Latin. They speak Latin in Italy, do they? But French pronunciation is new. I thought, is Latin the same as Italian? It's not, is it? I'm going to have to go away and start studying. Guacamole. Isn't that an avocado? In 9th grade, I took French. I soon found out that I was in love with my female teacher. Close, yes, Jan. I was close to something. Well, hats off. I tried Italian for 5. It's difficult for me. I learned sign language through work. I'd love to do sign language as well. I did learn it once. You've got a lot of hot girls following you on Insta, right? Have you? Just trying to think if I've got any hot men. I don't think I have. I just got to face it. I'm past it. I don't care. It doesn't stop me looking, though. Hey, Dre. Every time I laugh, can you see that shaking? That's because my desk. Oh, my desk isn't going to collapse. Right, I'm just going to read these and then it's off ski. Time to go. Let's just read these. We've had a real laugh tonight, guys. Isn't that fun? How many languages do you speak? Oh, I wish I spoke more than one. Yeah, I thought that, Joe. I thought Latin was a different language. Isn't that what old people, you know, back in the day, people spoke Latin. I had French for 4 years, lived in Paris for half a year, and forgot almost everything since. My Italian is miles better, and I don't speak it regularly. Same goes with Croatian. I'm a multilingual mess. Oh, I wouldn't mind being a multilingual mess. Be good, sort of throwing in the odd foreign word. I'd quite like that. My name is about as French as the Eiffel Tower. What do you mean by that? Isn't the Eiffel... Who built the Eiffel Tower then? Isn't the Eiffel Tower French? I got a lot of cute men... Oh, yeah. Oh, you've got a lot of cute men following you on Insta as well, Dre. Where am I going wrong? Oh, that's good, Erin. See, you have to teach them really early on, don't you? Of course, I flirt with the plain guy. I flirt with all guys. Italian, French, Spanish, Romanian, Catalan, and I can't remember. They all derive from Latin. Oh, do they? Petermon slamming Rovina for putting ads in apology. What do you think? I think he needs... I'm going to start watching. I'm going to try and get up a video this week. He's getting desperate, isn't he? Because I think all this business about the rewired soul has probably knocked Don Mon off kilter, because I wouldn't be surprised if he hadn't arranged some sort of collab with him. That's just the sort of thing that he would have done. But of course, everything going up in the air with Mr. Boutte, Don Mon isn't going to touch him with a barge pole now, is he? So that's what I think, for what it's worth. Helga. Hello, Helga. That's a good idea, that, Erin. Learning at such a young age. I lived in Germany. Backstage workers spoke French, and a lot of the skaters were Russian. That was fun. I bet it was. I bet it was. Oh, Linda. Linda Skater. I gave up on the skating this year purely and simply because of James Jordan. So, a dancer, listen to this, guys. A dancer, a professional dancer, wins dancing on ice. What a surprise. That's all I'm going to say about that. I got that 70s porn star following me on Twitter. Short, hairy guy who did a pizza advert. Oh my God. I've got a couple on Insta, but I don't go in private with them. If they come through and they say hi, I might say hi back, but then if they say anything else, that's it. I block them. He's, hang on. I'm a bit of a flirt myself. Are you, Dre? Are you? I love flirting, but it does get me into trouble sometimes. And I haven't really got the confidence anymore. When I was younger, oh, terrible. He's nervous as a cat. Who is? Has the most odds on you? Oh, yes. Who's nervous, Brooke? Ron Jeremy. That's a porn star following me. Jan, please research USA scandal about celeb scammers and college admissions. Oh, I heard something about that, but I can't speak about it because I don't know anything about it. But there's somebody, yeah, I will research that. Angelo, is that true? Are you a naughty boy, Angelo? I'm not into alright. Doesn't mean you can skip. I know, but I'm sorry, I couldn't know. Sorry, Linda. We're gonna have to disagree. We're gonna have to agree to disagree there, darling. I got told by the Germans. I sucked at the language. I would have sucked through my teeth and gone, I sucked through these lips. Angela's not into dancing shows and I like, but I really enjoy Courtney Act on Australian Dancing with the Stars. Have you been watching it, Angela? I haven't been able to see it because we don't get it here. Is it on YouTube, firstly? And secondly, how is he doing? I love Courtney Act. She is brilliant, although I never know whether to call her a he or a she, but she is amazing. How's she doing? Jan, Alex invited his husband to a PJ party this afternoon. How sweet. What? Alex invited his husband? No, not the Don. Can you imagine him in pyjamas? I know DWTS was Dancing with the Stars, Angelo. I'm gonna have to. Oh, Brooke, I always have to end up looking after I've chatted to you. No, you haven't, Joe, have you? You've spoken to him. Oh, God. Oh, so Angelo's a naughty boy. I thought he was a good boy. Do really well on the show. No, not on YouTube, but I will find you links to... Oh, thank you. Is she doing really well? I'm not a Netflix girl because my son's got it. He uses his friend's one. We had it, but I'm not a great... I get bored with TV, so I like to watch YouTube. So I tend to watch more YouTube than TV. when I was younger, I listened to what my parents said and took it to heart. They said, be friendly, play well with others and share. And I did, with many handsome guys. It's a bit similar to me. I was always told to go away and play nicely. I did, very nicely. Very nicely indeed. Right. We're not having a quarrelsome threesome here, are we? With Joe, Dre and Angelo. Brooke, Jan, seriously though, Pete is a distracted driver big time. It's out of control and a hazard. Is it? Do you know, I'm surprised he hasn't been pulled over, because if you think about it, I don't know how big his town is, but I'm fairly certain if I went out driving, my village, I live in a village, but there's a few villages altogether, right? So if I was to drive out of my house every day at, say, 1 o'clock in the morning, sometimes he goes after that, doesn't he, 2 o'clock in the morning, and drove round for an hour to 2 hours, I think it wouldn't be long before I was on the police radars. Do you see what I mean? Because so I can't understand how he doesn't get spotted and doesn't get pulled over. And I feel if he did get pulled over, he would definitely get his hands wrapped for filming while he's driving. Oh no, the audience booed Sarah Alto. Why? Yeah, same as me, Denise. I don't watch any Netflix. YouTube is my cable. Yeah, I love Sarah. When did they boo her? I tell you, you're not going to be much use on the top, though, are you, Joe? Come on, think about the logistics, babe. At least be in the middle. See what I mean? Me and Joe have got to stop going in these blooming lives. Oh, it's my own. We've got to stop coming in lives, Joe. We get a bit rude. They don't get our British humour, do they? Okay, so who was in the final? Was it Sarah and James Jordan? Can we add Idris? But that'd be 2 girls and 3 boys. The couple who started that channel about him are from his state. I really think they filmed him, but I'm not sure. What couple? I don't know what you're talking about, Brooke. Raphael, don't encourage Joe. She's bad enough. They know too much about him. Tell me about that, Brooke. Someone started a channel about him. Did they? Yeah, let's keep it PG. Well, it's all right. It is PG. We're not having any swearing or anything. Have I lost all me? Has Erin gone? It looks like I've lost all my doobies, all my what are they called? Moderators. They're all gone. Yeah, you're allowed to be a bit naughty in here. Oh no, Erin's here. There's too many restrictions on some of the other ones I go, and I can't be naughty. And I like being naughty. As long as we're not swearing. Hi, Erin. Right, what was I saying? We get back to Naughty Joe here. Force and me, Idris and Dre and Angela. Oh, I wasn't included then, Joe. Oh, okay. All right. I'll just go and play with my pilot. It's all right. Suits me fine. Get in there in that cockpit. Yeah, I'll be all right. What, you might see it again. What are they called, Brooke? What are they called, Brooke? I need to know this. Naughty is fun. There's too much PC-isms around. What? I know. Can you imagine how much he spends on petrol, Laura? And then 2 weeks ago, I told you to look at it. Where? Where did you tell me to look at it? I was away. No, you can't fit 6 people in the cockpit. It's just me and him. Do you know they do double beds in planes now? If you get in the A380, in like the business class, there's a double bed. Guess where I'm heading? And there's a shower. Can you imagine having a shower in a plane? How weird is that? It was called Who is Peter Martin? Right, I'm looking for that. Do a video on the Chris Watts. I can't, right? I would get too upset. That is too painful. That story is too painful. And it's not really my kind of thing to talk about. I'd just be too upset doing it. Why don't you do it, Rye? You said you've been watching them. Why don't you do it? Really sort of organise it and plan it. Joe's going in. Do you know what? I'd just be sat there laughing my head off. You saved it and it went private. Oh, good. Can you're right, Brooke. Are you on Twitter? Mile high in the shower. Can you imagine? How surreal would that be? Dang, can't find it. What if you lost, Amanda? Yeah, so would I, Rye. I couldn't do it. Joe's drawing the pictures. That's wonderful. Right, you naughty lot. I can't find that channel about Peter. Must be gone. Oh, bums. Hi, Constant Disappointment. Recently found me. Darling, you got to change your name. Why are you called Constant Disappointment? That makes me sad. Thought you were leaving 99 minutes ago. I was. But they keep talking to me. I've got the stick men sorted. I've got the shower head sorted. Oh. So, what were they actually talking about then, Brooke? Why would he report it? Were they being, I mean, what were they saying? Feelings aren't, what? Oh. It's got a ring to it. Showerhead. Yeah, sorry, we get a bit like that, Constant. Anyway, how are you, Constant? We're just about to say farewell in our various languages. I'm going to say it in English. No, I'm going to say it in French. Bonsoir. Right, can we have it in German? What's German for goodbye? No one knows. What's that? Haja. 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 When I met my pilot, he couldn't say my name because they don't say ja. They say yeah. So he was calling me Jan. I said, my name's not Jan, darling. Anyway, goodbye in Swedish. Hi, Evelina. You a quiet, sweetheart. Auf Wiedersehen. Yes, that's German. Thanks for a good chat, everybody. It's been wonderful. You guys have had me laughing my head off. I hope you all have a good week. and you take care of yourselves out there and look after yourselves and each other. And I'll see you over in Twitter. Bye for now.